our world-class leadership is Jacinda Ardern, known as Jacinda Ardern. She was born in 1980. She was the second daughter of Momo family and grew up in Murupara. Jacinda Ardern moved to Morrisville for school and joined the Labour Party since her 17 years old with her aunt. Ardern attended the University of Waikato with a Bachelor of Communication Study in Politics and Public Relations, a specialist 3-year degree. After graduating from university, she spent time working in the office as a researcher. After some time in the New York City, where she volunteered at the soup kitchen and worked on worker rights campaign. In 2006, Ardern moved to London, where she became a senior policy advisor in an 80% policy unit of United Kingdom Cabinet Office under Prime Minister Tony Blair. Jacinda Ardern, the current Prime Minister of New Zealand, has become one of the world's most prominent leaders due to her compassionate leadership style and charisma. Here are some key moments of her leadership journey. In 2017, Ardern became the leader of the New Zealand Labour Party and was appointed as the Prime Minister of New Zealand in the same year. In 2018, Ardern became the second world leader to give birth while in office. In 2019, Ardern showed her leadership mettle by responding to the Christchurch mosque shooting with empathy and compassion. In 2020, Ardern won a landslide victory in the country general election. According to recent new report, former Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, and her longtime fiancé, Clark Gayford, are set to get married on January 2024 after their marriage was postponed due to COVID-19 pandemic.
The vision of Jacinda Ardern to accept that the world is changing in climate, in economy, and in technology. She focused to the value of inclusion, fairness, and justice that she hoped to bring to her family of New Zealand. She spoken of a tremendous force of people right across a political divide that have worked together to improve New Zealand life. Jacinda Ardern's leadership qualities are characterized by her empathy, compassion, and ability to connect with people. There have 9 decision-making that have made for Jacinda to her people in New Zealand. Number 1, measure to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. Number 2, effective crisis management. Number 3, embracing of climate change and sustainability. Number 4, commitment to child poverty reduction. Number 5, stress on mental health. Number 6, living empathy and compassion. Number 7, she has shown a commitment to inclusiveness and diversity and have taken steps to promote gender equality in organization. She also a strong communicator, and her ability to articulate her vision and value have helped to build support for her policy and initiative. Number 9, she demonstrates a fresh brand of leadership and prioritized being assertive, decisive, and empathetic.
Ardern's personality is characterized by a unique blend of warmth, compassion, and decisiveness. She is often praised for her genuine and approachable demeanor, which resonates with people from various backgrounds. Her leadership style is notably collaborative, and she emphasizes the importance of collective effort in addressing challenges. Ardern's down-to-earth communication style has contributed to her popularity both domestically and internationally. One of the defining aspects of Ardern's personality is her emphasis on kindness and empathy in politics. She has consistently advocated for a more compassionate approach to governance, focusing on well-being and social issues. This was evident in her response to the Christchurch mosque shootings in 2019, where Ardern displayed empathy and unity, and impressed for her effective and inclusive leadership during a national tragedy. Ardern's political career began at an early age, and her rise to the leadership was marked by her tenure as the leader of the New Zealand Labour Party in 2017. In the general election that year, she led the party to the victory, becoming the youngest female head of government in the world at the age of 37. Her ascent to power was notable not only for her age but also for her commitment to progressive policies. Despite her many accolades, Ardern has faced challenges and criticism, particularly in areas such as housing affordability and inequality. However, her ability to navigate crises with resilience and maintain high level of public approval underscore her political acumen and leadership skills.
Jacinda Ardern. During her time as Prime Minister of New Zealand, she achieved significant milestones. One of her key achievements was the introduction of the Families Package, landmark child poverty reduction legislation, the winter energy payment, free healthy lunches in schools, and other measures to support children and families. These policies led to around 66,500 children being lifted out of poverty, with all 9 child poverty measures continuing to trend downwards. Additionally, she swiftly tightened New Zealand's firearm laws, announcing a ban on military-style semi-automatic firearms within a week of the Christchurch mosque attack. Furthermore, Jacinda Ardern formed the most diverse government in New Zealand's history, with more members of parliament than ever who are women, people of color, and indigenous. Jacinda Ardern's legacy as a leader is characterized by her decisive and empathetic response to the Christchurch terrorist attack and the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Her government's initial elimination strategy during the first wave of COVID-19 was widely praised for its effectiveness. Additionally, she has been recognized for her leadership style, which is marked by kindness, compassion, and strength, with a focus of well-being of the people she serves. Her leadership and achievements have earned her admiration both in New Zealand and internationally.
Some see Jacinda Ardern as a beacon hope in a world increasingly defined by diversion and populism. Her passionate leadership evidence in her handling the Christchurch mosque shooting and COVID-19 pandemic has resonated with many who yearn for a politic of empathy and unity. Her embrace of progressive policies like child poverty reduction and environmental protection further cements her image as a champion of social justice. It is very balancing act that define who is Jacinda Ardern and her position. She navigates a tightrope between idealism and pragmatism, championing progressive value while remaining grounded in the realities of governing a small nation in a complex world. She strives to be a leader for both New Zealand and global community, balancing domestic priorities with international responsibility. Ultimately, Jacinda Ardern's place in history will be debated years to come. But one thing is clear, she has sparked for a global conversation about what leadership can and what leadership should be look like in 21st century. Her story is a reminder that even small voices fueled by empathy and determination can echo across the world. That is all from us. Thank you.